Welcome to Rootstem Gaming and welcome to our campaign, Forgotten Sons. This is Phase 1, Resurrection. So this is Mills's Lunar Wolves force. Say hi, Mills.
Hello.
And we're rocking a narrative style today. So we've got his battalions and stuff, but the standard limitations for relic doesn't apply. Also, we're actually adding, because it's a narrative game, Mills's captain is going to be upgraded to a chapter master for free, because of course that's part of the narrative. Right, and so do you want to run down what we've got today?
Yep, I have my chapter master.
Yep.
Obviously armed as is, because Gravis captain can't have anything.
Apologies for, it's my fault we're not painted.
I have a lieutenant with an auto bolt rifle.
Yep.
I then have a tactical squad with 6 men.
Yep.
Power fist stunt sergeant. An 8-man intercessor unit with power blade.
Yep.
Power sword. Exactly the same.
Yep.
They're going to use the new Indomitus.
So you're upgrading your detachment.
I am going to upgrade the detachment, so these are veterans.
Yep, so you're upgrading both squads to be veterans as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it applies to these.
It does apply to them, but they don't have to upgrade. So they are also Indominus Crusaders.
But those will be upgrading.
So
is it to give them an extra attack?
Gives them an extra attack and gives them an extra leadership. As you can see from the mission, his extra leadership's not going to be useful unless, of course, it's hit by psychic powers. But no. I don't think it's going to be. But at the moment, his extra thing is not going to be useful, as during phase 1 of this campaign, there's no morale test taken for either side. Right, and so what else are we rocking?
I've then got 2 Devastator units, with 4 rockets, captain with aerial, and then I have the Relic Contemptor wielding 2 close combat weapons and plasma blast guns.
No problem.
Oh, and the Razorback.
Razorback, I'm guessing for the transport of the 5
which
lads there.
points-wise, it's...
Yes, the new points values that have come out have actually decreased quite a lot of these guys.
That one, the tank points have gone down, but the assault cannon's doubled.
Are you sure?
For cost of it, yeah. For assault cannon's 40 odd points now, just for assault cannon.
I'll check that. Right, okay, and of course, his Intercessor Marines, they have gone down by a point apiece again. So from the book, they're actually a couple of points cheaper. And I thought
they'd gone down 3 points.
I think there might be, in total it might have.
I know there's 17 points now, aren't there? I thought there were 20, because it was 100 points for 5.
It used to be 100 points for 5, so it used to be 200, because it used to be about 15 points apiece. Now I think they're about 13 or something like that. And you haven't, if you do upgrade certain weapons, you ain't got to pay for the upgrades anymore, which is always a good thing.
You've got to pay for auto bolt rifle now.
Yeah, you've got to pay for auto, but not for Stalker.
Yeah, and it used to be the other way around.
Yeah,
free for auto.
Yeah, it did.
Pay for Stalker.
But I bet some people's been cheesing it. Right, okay. So that's Mills's 1,000 points of Lunar Wolves. The Lunar Wolves are going to be using the White Scars Doctrine from the Space Marine Codex. Oh, what's your Warlord trait? One of them.
We'll do a combat one, whatever it is.
Yeah. And a relic. It'll have appeared at bottom of the screen anyway. So this is 1,000 points of Renegade Guard. I am rocking a battalion, same as Mills. I'm not rocking any of the new special stuff. But I do have a Commissar with a plasma pistol and power sword. A captain with a power fist and chain sword. And the captain itself is going to, I think it's Kuzrov's something. He allows him to basically try and issue another order to a squad again on a 4+. And his Warlord trait is going to be the one that allows a squad to move himself plus another squad to run 6 inches regardless. I've then got a Turos Venerator with twin las cannon and of course the HKMs. We've got a command squad of flamers, so 1 flamer, 1 heavy flamer and medic. Sorry for the wobble there. We've got 3 squads of infantry. 1 squad of infantry's got a flamer, the other's got a grenade launcher, the other's got a plasma gun. The sergeant in the one with the plasma gun has also got a power sword, and they've all got Voxes. Moving across to my veterans. These are all Cadians, by the way. Well, Cadian. We're not actually Cadians, but yeah. So moving across, we've got a veteran squad with 2 melter guns and a sergeant with a power fist. We've also got another veteran squad which has got a heavy flamer and 2 plasma. Sorry, that's the wrong way around. That he should be in there. I'll sort that out in a second. But the other squad has got a grenade launcher and 2 plasmas. They've got 2 melters and a heavy flamer. Backed up by a Sabre Defence platforms, twin las cannon and 2 heavy stubbers. We've got a Manticore as well for some long range defence. And we've also got the Destroyer Tank Hunter, which I've recently found out doesn't have the Luminous keyword, so I can't take a captain to give it special orders. Never mind, I do think it's dropped a little bit in its points cost. And another Manticore has as well. Right, so we are using the new points from Chapter Approved 2018. At the time of recording, so that people know, this is just before Christmas, so if there's any additional rule changes that comes out between now and when this video does go live, we apologise.
Yeah. Also, I'm trying to cut down my swearing, but I am hanging this morning.
This is the Saturday after the last Friday before Christmas. And in Barnsley it's called Mad Friday.
You've got to bear with me.
He will. His tactics might... he's basically suffering from some warp translation hangover. That's his only excuse. So, you've seen the setup. We're going to get set up now. And then, of course, try and take it straight into first turn. So deployment has happened. Down this side, of course, we have the guardsmen. We've got the Destroyer Tank Hunter backed up by the veteran squad with the melters and heavy flamer, and then the plasma gun team in front of them. In the centre, we're holding down some Turos Venerators. The Sabre Defence platform is spread out 6 inches between each other. They've got to be deployed that way. Command squad down here with the heavy flamer and flamer, and then we've got the standard infantry unit with the flamer there as well. And then down at that flank, we've got the Manticore. That's going to be backed up by the veteran squad with the plasmas and grenade, and then the grenade launcher team in front of them. Opposite side, we have the Lunar Wolves. Just so people know, Mills has decided to take the Grey Shield stratagem from the new Indominus Crusaders. Warlord trait, sorry. That's going to be quite interesting. And then we've got, it does actually fit the theme of the army as well, for what we're going for. We've got the Devastators there with the rockets. The captain with his Primaris Intercessors, veteran Primaris Intercessors in front of him. The guys, tactical squad in the Razorback is holding the centre with the Relic Contemptor Dreadnought. And then of course the other unit of Primaris and the Devastators down this flank here. Where's your lieutenant? Actually no, your lieutenant's there. So
yeah, he's in Crater.
He's in Crater there. So that is our setup. It's not too bad. We've got a nice big large piece of terrain in the middle. That's just been painted up. I still need to do a second half of that, but that's for another day and possibly another video. Mills got down first, so we're going to let him roll. And he gets a +1 to this. And he's using his unique dice.
It's a 7 then.
It's a 7, is it? These are the unique dice we've had created for this campaign. If you are looking to have some unique dice created, if you just email off to Rootstem, well, just send a message through the website, rootstem.co.uk, and we'll see what we can do for you. Right, so Mills rolled a 3,
so
he's got 4. I've got a 6. Now, do I wish to have first turn, or do I wish Mills to have first turn? Remember, the mission is to kill each other, and of course each unit that we kill is worth the same VPs as it is power rating. Right, okay, I'm going to go first, so Mills, you get a chance to seize.
Oh, I'm going to try and seize. I need to seize.
No. Yep. So, the guard's going to go first. Don't worry, it's guard shooting. Majority of the time it does miss. The guard's going to go first, and so we're going to bring you into the shooting phase of turn 1. So units have moved forward. A couple of these 2 units have run, which I need to stick some counters down next to them, and some units over there have ran as well. I'm going to be issuing some orders now. So, I'm going to do. So my captain's here is within 3 inches of someone with a unit with a comm link, so it increases his range to 18. So pretty much he's. I mean, if that's 12 between them, then another 6 means that I'm pretty much within range of all my squads. So he's going to use forwards for the Emperor on these, which means that they then get to shoot even if they run. And on a 4+, I can give them a second order, which I can, which is going to be take aim. So they're going to be able to shoot as if they would move normally, and of course re-rolling 1s. So they are going to try and target some Primaris Marines over there with some plasma. So we've checked and we've rolled for the grenade. We've got a 3, so we've got 6 lasgun-like shots that are aiming towards them, and 2 plasma gun shots. The plasmas will be in the traditional white, and any ones I can re-roll. Sounds like someone's coming into here. So the plasmas have hit. The plasmas, of course, are strength 8, so they're going to need 2s, and the others need a 5. So they fail, but 2 plasma guns have the Primaris. It's a minus of 3, but he's in cover, so it's going to be 5s. Yeah. His new dice fail him, so he loses 2 Marines. Morale is not a thing in these, so it don't matter, and he's lost a couple of guys. Right, so second order. I'm going to try and get these guys to move, which means that they do, if you do a move, it's basically they get to do a turn and advance and cannot declare a charge, but then I'm going to try and give them forwards for the Emperor in addition, which I do. So this unit, because it rolled a 3 for its advance roll, I believe that's right, isn't it? It stays with the same advance roll that it had before.
You don't get to roll it again, no. It's the same.
So these guys are going to move up forward to 9, and then they're going to be able to open fire, which I'm probably going to open fire upon them devs. So we check some ranges over there. We've got 13 las guns in range, that's including some rapid fire, and 1 plasma gun shot. The plasma gun is not overcharging, there's no real point. It does hit, I can't re-roll any fails. That's some pretty good shooting from the guard there. This is into the devs. It's going to need 5s and a 3 on the plasma. So, one of the plasmas is hit, and that's going to require a 5 because it's in cover, and then 3 normal saves on 2+. Go ahead, sir. We are speed rolling using different colours. Wow. So the plasma stopped, but one of the las guns found a mark. So I'm guessing the sergeant may die.
Yeah, well, there's no point in keeping Sergeant alive, is there, if there's no command?
If there's no command there, no point in keeping the Sergeant alive. That's going to be... That's for the orders. Now we've got some normal shooting. We're going to measure some ranges and see what I can fire. So we've measured some ranges. I'm going to start off with the Turos. It's going to fire a twin las cannon into the remainder of those Devastators. It needs 4s. Wow. Good dice rolls on this one so far during the first stage of the campaign. 2s to wound. 2 saves of 5 there, Craig. You got 1.
It's a weird dice, isn't it? It doesn't even match Mr. Colour.
I think it's because it's just a marbling effect. So that's another 1 down. We've got some heavy stubbers, which I forgot to check range of. I'll check those in a moment. But these guys here are also in range of them. That's going to be 9 las guns. They didn't run. They have moved. So I need 5s. 1 wound against the Primaris Marines. In the centre. You just need a 2 up. He's good. Twin las cannon from this side. I'm going to find out what my tank does. So the tank can see his Contemptor, but the Contemptor is 50% obscured and it is touching terrain, so to us that is in cover. So 3 shots. Needs 4s, and it can reroll 1s for Cadians or Canadians. Now it's strength 9, so it's going to need 3s to wound his Contemptor. It wounded once. I have used a command point in the movement phase, but I'm not using one just now.
Is it?
In fact, sod it, yeah, I will. Still a fail. Damn it. Every time.
It's a
5 up invulnerable.
And because it's a relic, I roll 6.
It's actually a 2 up. It's still going to be a 5 even with your cover. So it's a 5 up invuln. No, so it gets through. So
So your
it's
number of
2d6 damage, pick the highest because of a cannon, because it's destroy a tank hunter. So it does 5 wounds,
5,
and because
sixes.
because this is a relic, you can ignore them with 6s like a veteran, like a venerable dread.
Yeah, relic of ancient glory.
So he rolls his 5 dice, and any 6s he just ignores for damage. Doesn't get any, so he takes 5 wounds. That reduces that down to how many there, Craig? Is that from 12?
7.
Yeah.
So he goes down to 7.
So he's down to 7. So I might fire this twin-link last cannon at him, but these saber defense platforms need -1 to hit ground targets. So I need 5s.
Not bad.
Yeah, he's hit twice. I think Craig's like Jesus. 2 wounds. Needs 5s to save.
Save 1.
Oh, saved 1. I can't kill him, but I can do 6 damage. Oof. Any 6s? He gets 2.
2.
So he's down to 3 wounds remaining. That is a poorly dread. Right, so that's fired. I've got 2 heavy stubbers here, and I've also got my manticore. So I'm going to check my range for heavies. We've gone and done the heavy stubbers. Mills is coughing again. He has got the strawberry lozenges. This heavy stubber opened fire upon the devastators and killed them all. Mills managed to roll 3 1s. Got rid of the rest of the unit. I tried a rinse and repeat with this one, and that bounced off the Primaris' Mark 10 armour. So I am down to 1 unit left. It's going to be this bad boy. He's going to open fire with his Manticore missile. Now, do I try and finish off a Contempt of Dread, or do I hit these Primaris Marines? Because these Primaris Marines have got quite a lot of naughtiness, I'm going to go for those guys. 2d6 shots. That's 8 shots. So needing 4s, rerolling 1s. No 1s. Got 5 hits. The strength of the Manticore, I believe, is 10. I'll double check that in a minute, so it should be 2s.
I think it is.
Oh, that's not good.
It's is it -2?
-2, and it's D3 damage.
D3.
So, Mills has 3 saves of 4+. Saves 1. The first hit does... Kills 1. The second hit kills another. So he does lose 2 Primaris there. That's probably why they've brought these guys points cost down, because surprisingly, instead of 2 wounds, certain weapons can kill them quite quickly.
Autocannons.
Autocannons, plasma guns, overcharging plasmas is pretty devastating as well. Right, so Mills has taken a bit of a hit there.
Heavy toll, that.
Heavy toll. His Contemptor is down. He's lost his Devastator squad on that flank, and his Primaris have lost at least half. But I'll be honest, he's got no morale to take, and I think some of my units are going to be in for a bit of a baggering, especially with some of the stratagems that he can use. Right then, sir, we're going to go into the Lunar Wolves, turn 1. So Mills has moved up. His captains ran up to try and keep up with his Primaris Marines. The Dreadnought doesn't actually suffer any movement modifiers when it suffers wounds. He's on his middle profile. He's run into the building. He's not doing too bad. The Intercessors have moved forward, and the Razorback has moved forward to try and take advantage of some more cover. I've got a funny feeling that is a dead infantry squad there. We've already fired the Stone Bolter from here into my veterans. My veterans lost a man, and then his assault cannon is opening up, and he's going to try and take out this saber defense platform. Go ahead then, sir. You need 4s, and just so people know at home, he has plays Wisdom of the Ancients on that dread, so anyone within 6 is re-rolling 1s to hit. Couple of 1s there. Good. Does need 4s.
No good.
Mills giving him a mix of dice. Yep, converted 1. And then against this he needs 3s, strength for 6.
So you've got 5, but +1 -1.
+1 -1, yeah, because I am in cover and I am 50% obscured. I do have to be 50% because it's a vehicle, so I believe it's 4s. We'll double check in a minute. But if it's 4s, that is a dead glass cannon team.
Good. Explode, you bastard.
Yeah, he either do explode. Thankfully he doesn't.
No.
So he's wrecked it. That's gone. that is gone. Right, your next one then, sir.
4 rockets
Right.
into your Manticore.
I thought so, and my Manticore is not touching terrain because I'm an idiot, so it's not going to get any benefits of cover from this. Mill still has his Warlord trait to use as well if need be. That's 3 hits. His Sergeant is still alive, so in actual fact he could have +1 to one of them, but it don't matter.
I forgot about him. I forgot about his rule.
Yep. It's been a while since he's played Marines like this. He's normally been playing Heresy.
3's on that.
3's, yeah, it's a toughness of 7, so you need 3's to wound it. That's 2 wounds gone through. I'm going to need, it's a minus of 2, so I'm going to need 5's. I saved 1, and it's d6 damage. 1. Ooh.
No, I'm not going to re-roll it because I might need my command points for later.
Yep, so that's down to 10 wounds from 11. Wasn't Mills's shooting, he's a bit lacklustre at the moment.
I'm going to put 4 plasma blaster shots into your Turos.
I thought you was going to. Are you overcharging?
How many wounds has it got?
My Turos has about 5-6 wounds, but it doesn't have 5 up invulnerable. You are needing 3's to hit due to your profile.
Yeah,
and
I will
you can
overcharge
re-roll 1's.
because I get to re-roll 1's.
Yes, you do. And I believe it's Assault 2.
Yeah.
So it's 4 shots. He's got 2 plasmas in each hand. He's got 1 plasma in each hand. So he hits with 3. It's 3's to wound my vehicle. 2 of them's got through. 5 up invulnerable due to movement. God, I'm rolling a lot of 5's today. So 1 has punched through, leaving it down to either 4 or 3 wounds again. I'll put 4 for the moment, but we'll check that in a minute.
See,
He's got these Primaris left to go, and he's got these Primaris left to go. So Mills is going to use a stratagem command point from the new ones from the Indominus Crusaders. All of these guys here have suddenly turned into rapid fire 2. They are within 15 of the vet squad, meaning they are now rapid fire. They're 4 shots apiece. This is going to work. He is within 6 inches of his chapter master, so he gets to reroll failed hits. Any 1s and 2s. Ooh. Converted 2 at least. It's going to need 3's, and it's a -1 for bolt rifles. And because the unit has still got a couple of guys not in cover, they are not in cover. Not too bad that, Craig.
You've got 11.
So that's 10.
It's not bad that from 4 guys.
11. No. I think that is actually going to be a stratagem a lot of people are going to be using in future, that.
Yes.
I need 6's. So I saved 3. So I lost 8. That means that I'm going to be down to 1 guy on this squad. Down to 1 guy left. Luckily, as Mills has said, there's no morale in this one. Sorry. Right, I need a cough syrup. So now then, it is now... He's still got those to go with. They can target this down here. We've got plenty of different targets, to be honest with you. And he's got a 30-inch range. So Mills' last act, 8 of these guys are going to fire into these veterans here. They are in cover. He gets to reroll his 1s because he's within 6 inch of the Contemptor. Some good hits there, my friend.
The wolf.
The wolf. I did tell him he needs to start rolling these more for his Lunar Wolves. The rest of the dice don't like his Lunars. Thanks to traitors. Now he gets to reroll his 1s for shooting because he's within 6 inch of his lieutenant. Still doesn't, so that's 5. -1 +1. I'm going to need 5's. I do lose 5 men. It's a good job I'm not taking morale on these, because that was pretty devastating. So that's all the pleb bodies gone from that unit. It's just a heavy flamer and special guys left. So we've done some damage. Now, unlike my turn, Mills is going to be able to get a round of close combat in.
Yes.
So his Contemptor is pretty much a couple of inches away. That's going to declare it. I'm guessing Contemptor's declaring a charge first.
Yes.
So the only guys that can see is these 2, because we've already checked. So I'm going to throw a crack grenade. I ain't got crack grenades. I'm going to throw a frag grenade. It's D6, so that's 3. So it's going to be 5 shots within rapid fire. So I'm going to need 6's. I've got 2 hits. I need 6's again. Didn't get anything. So that Contemptor, even if he rolled a double 1, is in. Yeah.
Well,
and all he needs to do...
it? So it'd be a -2.
No, because you're not having to go through the crater to get to me. So it doesn't even matter about the -2 though. He's in. and he still can't be seen. Well, he's trying his best to make sure that he can't be seen by certain units.
Yeah, he's not getting any further in.
No.
Then I'll charge with
The Primaris.
Marines.
Yep.
They're in with 6.
Yep, so they can move in with a 6. And do you want to charge in your Razorback as well?
I did think about it, but I'm thinking about for next turn, so no.
Okay, now 6 means, because he hasn't got to get in base to base, he's just got to move round. So he's going to be okay there. Right. So we'll cut into that in a minute. So he's going to go, we've moved the veteran intercessors in, they've consolidated up. He's now going to go with these guys. Now these guys now have 3 attacks apiece and 4 on the sergeant. So these guys got a hell of a lot of attacks. The Contemptor's ability to reroll ones finishes at the end of a shooting phase. He's not renewing it.
No.
So he's going to need 3s to hit.
And
The red is for the power sword. This might hurt. Reroll that cocked one there, mate. Can't balance a dice on that. There you go. That's it. That's the only fails. This might hurt. This is freeze to wound with rerolls. Upgrading these to veterans and pulling an assault off like this.
Upgrading them to veterans and them being cheaper has actually made them
worth taking.
Yeah.
Made them worth taking, definitely. Reroll the ones there, Craig. Couple of ones. There's another 2 as well. There you go. Oh man! So how many have you actually wounded here?
5, 10, 15, 16 normal, and then one
dead. Yes, 16 normal, 1 dead. That's 5, 10, 16. These need 5s. Oh, so that's a save. 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 That's not too bad actually for guard. But that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the power sword, which cleaves straight through one. That is 10 men dead, Dave.
Yeah, that's them all, isn't it?
That's going to be all 10.
2, 4, 6, 8,
Yep.
10, yeah.
Okay, so Mills's men has mullered them completely. His Contemptor consolidated up. He actually is a little bit further forward, but we can't get him underneath the columns. He's just smashing them down. It does actually mean that I can't see him with this vehicle here. So we are now going to go into guard, traitor guard, turn 2. Right, so I've moved up a little bit. These guys have ran forward. That vehicle's jimmied over to try and get a better line of sight on the Razorback. I still can't see this guy here. This Turos has moved 10 to try and keep its invulnerable save and to try and get some shots off, last cannon shots off into either the Razorback or the Contemptor, depending if this Flamer team here managed to take it out on maybe some heavy stubbers I can see. I've lost my last cannon team. I've consolidated for a command point these 2 units, and the Plasma gun is still going to be out on his lonesome, but they've been consolidated into 2, and they're going to try and finish off these Primaris Marines that are a bit too close for comfort for my liking. So it's my orders. So I'm going to cast the order. First rank fire, second rank fire on these. Do I get another order? No. So it'll be first rank fire, second rank fire on them. And then he's going to cast, because we're going to come to that in a moment, we're going to cast forward, not forward for the Emperor. Yeah, it is forward for the Emperor. So that they can shoot, and he doesn't get a second order this time round. So both times I don't get a second order, only one order. We're going to resolve this one first, and then we're going to come to this one. So all these guys have opened fire. It was a hell of a lot of dice, which is why I had to put my camera down. I've scored this many wounds.
10.
10
wounds.
And he needs 2s. 1 wound.
Best.
1 wound. He's not even got a wound on these guys yet, and of course, after all that weapon fire, including my grenade launcher and my flamer, I caused 1 wound. There you go, sir.
Yeah,
1 wound counter. Shut up.
You wiped 8 wounds out your first turn of shooting.
So the plasma gun's going to open fire from this guy here.
Yeah.
He's in rapid fire range. So yeah, he's going to overcharge. Needs freeze. He's dead. Unless I command point it. I might need that later. He's dead. Needs a 2. He's got the 2. You need a 5 to save there, Mills. No. So in other words, the wounded guy is dead. Which is a bit of a shame. I wanted something different. So lost my own bloke there. Never mind. And then we were going to go to these guys here, which is a heavy flamer, 2 melter guns, 1 guy with a grenade and a pistol. So actually no, that'll be a las gun and a pistol. So right, I'll do the grenade. So D6 shots. We'll add that to the las gun, so that's going to be 7. That's going to need, because these are veterans as well, so these need 3s. I didn't get no additional orders, so I only hit with 2. I need 5s to wound. He didn't do anything. 2 melter guns. 1 hit. It's going to need a 2. It does the damage. It's a 6 to save because it's -4 for a melter gun. And he's in cover. No. Do you want to command point?
No.
No. D6 damage. Yep, 5, which will kill 1 Primaris Marine. And then I've got the heavy flamer. D6. 1 hit. Now I'm going to use my command point. So I'm down to 4, and I've used my command point for this phase, so that turns that into a 5. That's 5 hits. I'm going to need 3s to wound. God damn it! What? 1 wound with a -1 +1 because he's in cover. So it doesn't do anything. So that the first turn of guard shooting was quite successful. The second turn of guard shooting is not so much.
Well, it weren't really a guard, were it? It were your saber platforms.
Yeah. Saber platforms and my tanks, they were doing alright.
They were the ones that did all the damage.
So, these guys here are going to now pour some Flamer Death into the Contemptor. So we've got a standard Flamer, 6 hits, and we've got a heavy Flamer, 5 hits. And of course we've got a couple of las guns, a grenade, and a las pistol. So a grenade is 1 shot and a las pistol. Do they hit? Yes, so all this lot needs to wound. So we're going to be looking at 5s on them, because it's toughness 7, and we're going to look at 6s on those. And the red one gives us a -1. So 2 wounds from the heavy flamer, 1 wound from the flamer. That is it. Now, because he's a vehicle, yes, he is in cover, but to these guys he's not 50% obscured. So the standard wound is going to be a 3+, and they're going to be 4+.
I thought there were a 2-up save on a dread.
No, it's a 3-up.
Is it?
On Contemptors, yeah, it's a 3-up. Save. Oh, 1.
So lost 1
Lost
wound.
1 more wound, which will take him down to 2. Mills want the command point.
I am going to command point that.
He's going to command point
because
it.
The next bracket is proper fucking bad.
It's uncharacteristic. Oh dear. It is. So that Contemptor now drops down to 2 wounds remaining. So next in line I'm going to fire the Sabre platforms. This one's going to fire at the Contemptor. This one will fire at the Primaris Marines. So the first one at the Contemptor, I'm going to try and reduce them 2 wounds without having to use any las cannons on it if possible. Needing 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Not bad that again, Sabre platform.
Yeah, Sabre platform doing well. 12 shots with those quad heavy stubbers. Needing 6s though. 1 6. He is in cover from that, so it is a 2+. So it's reduced to 1 wound. And then the other guys needing 5s and 6s against his Marines. Got 4 hits. Not too bad. Not too bad. No 5s. So against the Marines, it just pings off. So I am going to be forced to use my twin las cannon. In fact, no. My Commissar is going to fire his plasma pistol.
Overcharging.
I'm not overcharging.
Do we?
No.
Overcharging.
I've used the command point already, and I don't need to. I don't need to do 2 wounds to you.
No, but you want to do it for
3s. Sorry,
giggles.
2s.
Oh.
No. I wasn't going to overcharge. That's the reason why. Right. God damn it. I could fight Manticore into him though, but I want to fire them at Primaris Marines. Twin las cannon from the Turos Venerator into the Contemptor. And I missed! D3 shots from the Destroyer Tank Hunter into his Razorback. Got 2 shots, needing 5s. Can't re-roll 1s because I've moved. That misses as well. This has not gone well. last but least, is going to be this guy. The heavy bolter is going to target the Primaris Marines, and the Manticore missiles is also going to target the Primaris Marines. I'm going to go with the heavy bolter first. Needing 4s, re-rolling 1s. All hit. Needing 3s. -1, +1. So 1 wound gets through. There you go. 2d6 shots with the Manticore for 7. 7 shots, needing 4s, re-rolling 1s. It's a good job they re-roll 1s because them 2 turn into hits. So that's 3 hits. I need 2s. That's 3 wounds. It's a minus of 2, but it's plus in 1. Right, so that's the first one that gone through. So the first one will kill the wounded Marine. The second one does 1 wound, so then the last one would also kill another Marine. So in actual fact, I've only managed to kill 2 of the Marines there. It's not looking good. I've got nothing. Right, so we're going to go into some charges. I think some command squads and captains are going to be charging around here, to be honest. Right, so we're going to go with my sergeant first. The sergeant's going to attack his contemptor. He does have 2 command points that he could interrupt. Now, he does need a captain. It's 3 stick normally. He's going to need 4s because it's a power fist, and he fails all 3. God damn it! That was my only real chance. Commissar, unless you're interrupting.
No, I'm not going to interrupt. He's only got 1
Commissar, he needs 2s to hit with the Commissar. Commissar needs 6s to wound. Power sword. Nothing. We've got the veteran squad next to him. The veteran's only got 1 attack apiece, and there's no close combaters. So it's going to be 4 attacks, needing 4s, needing 6s. I've got 1, 6, so it's 1 3 plus. He's failed it. Is he going to die, or is he going to re-roll? Are you re-rolling?
No, this is me explosion.
Oh, he's going to see if he explodes. No, he doesn't explode. Mills wanted to go. He wanted to explode. So, that is removed. I now have to do a consolidation, because the only consolidation I can do, because it's already gone with the other 2, is with the command squad. Right, so the contemptor's dead. I'm not consolidating. So far, I think points-wise, because I've not managed to kill that Primaris unit, so the only units I've managed to wipe out is the Devastators and the Dread. Whereas Mills has managed to wipe out the veterans down here, the Thingy squad over there. He's managed to wipe out one of these, because they are individuals. Even though we're a squadron, they are individuals once deployed. So I believe it might actually be, because we don't really know what the points value truly is, but I believe it's kind of drawing at the moment. So we're going to now move into the Lunar Wolves turn 2, and let's see what devastation they can do from there. Right, so he's moved his units forward. We've got sort of intercessors moving up. Only lost, I think they might have not lost any out of that squad.
No,
his tactical marines have moved forward. And then his remaining intercessor sergeant over here has decided, yeah, well, sod it.
Yeah, he's going to batter that side as well.
Is he? Right, okay. I see. Right, okay. So, Mills, what are you going with first here, good sir?
I'm going to go with his pistol.
Yep. Stonebolt Gauntlet. Reroll. Misses. Still missed. I'm not quite sure what strength it is, but I believe it's just
a
strength 4. Yeah.
It's just a normal bolt pistol.
Yep.
It does nothing.
It does nothing.
His bolt pistol.
Is he going to use his bolt pistol? Or is he going to use, well, he's got a thingy as well. He's supposed to actually have the bolt rifle, and he's got a grenade.
I'll throw a grenade.
He's going to throw a frag grenade.
I'll throw a frag.
5 shots. He gets to re-roll his hits because of his proximity to his captain. So hit them all. He needs 4s to wound though, it's the only difference really. And I'm going to get a +1 to save. So it's 4 saves, and it's 4+ to save because I'm in cover. I lose 2, so he actually did do better than he would do with a pistol.
These are going to rapid fire into the same unit.
Which one? Them?
These
are going to rapid fire into them.
These.
No problem. That's going to be 2 shots apiece. That's 12. Now we're in proximity of anything, so it's going to be freeze and freeze. Doing well. Oof.
10.
10 saves, needing 4s. Oh.
It's one.
Oh my good God.
That,
I've not seen the like for a long time in our dice rolls here. Right.
Turrets.
So the assault cannon's now going to go into the turret. The turret is in cover from that particular angle.
Storm bolter will go into these.
Into the squad that's lost a couple. So the assault cannon to start with. It needs freeze.
Yep, all good.
Ooh. It needs freeze against the Turos. And he re-rolls his ones because I think your lieutenant is within 6.
Oh yeah, he's still there, isn't he? So, 10.
Wow. Now it is 10 saves, needing 4s. As we've just seen from previous rolling, I can roll a lot.
But you're not going to.
I'm not going to, I don't think this time. No, 3, yeah, he's definitely gone. Does he explode? I can't remember if he does or not, but I've rolled a 4, so even if he did, it's a no. And the Turos is gone.
And then
so there's another last cannon gone away.
Storm bolter.
Yep, which is within 12, it's going to be 4 shots. Needing freeze, 2 hits, and then needs freeze again, rerolling ones.
Just one.
Yep, takes another guy out, so good job I've got no morale. So these guys, you could either try and decimate the unit in front of him, or you could try and decimate these guys here maybe. Or he has got a rapid fire range of 15.
I'm going to fire them into these.
Oh, right, okay.
And I will spend a point.
Yep.
Even though I'm not on 20.
I know you're on 2. So you're going to be going down to 1.
And I'm going to rapid fire them.
So he's going to increase the rapid fire to 2. So let's check some ranges and pick up some dice. A quick check. He does have 3 guys in rapid fire range of this unit here. So it's going to be this lot shooting. He needs freeze. Not as good as last time. There you go. And he's going to need freeze again with rerolls of 1. Rerolling that 1. No. Still not bad. So it's a minus
10,
1 plus
11.
1. So that's going to be, that's 10. That's 15. That's 11. 11 dice. Needing 5. So 1, 2. Only 3 saves this time. That's 3, 6, 7, 8 of them gone. So he's chewing through these guys quite effectively. 2, 3, 4. Kill him. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Try and make sure there's a. He's going to have to charge. He's a minus 2 because he's on the crate, so he's going to have to charge a long way to be able to get to me. That is my dirty plan. Right. Have you got any more? Yes, you have. The rocket team. Who are they going to go for? We can actually see both tanks.
I'm going to go for the Manticore.
I'm going to go for the
And
Manticore.
the blue is going to be the +1 to hit.
No problem. All hit. Needing freeze. 3 wounds. It's minus 2. We need 5s. Saved 1, so it's 2d6 damage. 4, 7. That reduces that down to a 3. Taking a big hit there. No more shooting, so I'm guessing you're going to go for some charges. So we'll get some charging done, and then we'll come back into it. Right, these guys have charged into here. He's within an inch. He managed to stay away to stay in that cover, because if he does, he'll more than likely wipe those out with him being veterans. And then these, of course, will struggle to try and take him down. Down here we've got a mess. We've got a lieutenant going into the commissar. We've got this unit going into the command squad. The lost one on the way in. The captain has used his power of heroic intervention to move into these marines, and it does mean that them, because they didn't declare a charge against him, can't fight him. And the sergeant here charged into the remains of these particular squads. So which one are you going with first and quick? I do have 4. I can still interrupt.
Yes. But you'll not interrupt next, because you've got to go with him first, don't you? Because it counts as charging.
It doesn't count as charging. That's something we got wrong.
All right.
Yeah. So He'll always go last, it's just you can't target him.
Right. Because he's only got one wound left.
Yep, Mills is picking him to go with. So he's going to get 4 attacks. He needs freeze. Oh, 1 hit. 1 hit. And then he needs freeze. He's wounded. It's a power sword, so it kills the guardsman. So, I am going to spend 2 of mine. And I'm going to interrupt with my captain against these standard marines. So it's 3 attacks for the captain, needing force. I get 1. He needs a 3. He gets it, and you need a 6. No, so he does kill one of those marines before we try and decimate that command squad. You've got to move 3 inches towards the closest, so he's going to stay in combat, and he's going to move towards those guys. Take that dice off because we already know that he's gone. But I can't interrupt anymore, so it's the rest of Mills' charges.
So we'll do tacticals into your command.
Yep, so that's going to be 1 attack apiece, plus 2 for the sergeant with his power fist.
Yep.
It's going to be 3s and 4s. So, yep, and then he needs 3s and 2 on the red with rerolls of 1.
So, smushes 1.
Smushes 1. 2 saves of 5. No. So, the command squad gets whittled down. I've knocked my own tank.
No, you've just knocked your dice.
It gets whittled down to a... It's got 3 left in it because you took 7 off it. That's going to be whittled down just to the medic. I'm guessing since he's the only ones left, you're now going to go with these guys.
4 attacks.
Right, so 4 attacks with this guy.
All hit.
Yep. He needs 3s, rerolls his 1s.
3 wounds.
Commissars have, it's a Lord Commissar, so he's got a refractor field, 5 up save.
Takes 2.
Takes 2. Don't forget, you've got the armour Indomitus on this guy.
Yeah, he's also got 5 wounds. I didn't know that lieutenants have got that.
And I think Commissars have got 5 as well, so I'm going to be down to 3.
And then these guys.
These guys here. So these guys fighting, he needs freeze. He is within 6 of his lieutenants, so he gets to reroll his 1s on wounding. The red is for his power sword. That's good, that, mate. And then he's going to reroll your 1s.
3 dead.
3 dead. No, 2 dead because it's freeze.
Oh.
So 2 dead.
2 dead, and then you've got 5, 10 saves.
5, 3, 4. And I've got an infiltrator here, look.
And 16 RP3 rockets.
Right, so need 5s.
Test flight, and you're thinking that's a short runway for this to get the win.
So I'll lose 2 and I'll lose them. That's going to be the squad dead.
Oh my god, it's going to be right, so the speed it can get up to and all, which is like, it'll be a jet plane to keep up.
Getting killed.
If you
Getting
decide to
killed.
put the foot
It is a 5-turn game. We're currently only on turn 2. We are murdering each other on this one. Right, so we'll get to do some fighting back. So the Commissar gets 3 attacks, needs 2s. And do you want to activate your armour Indomitus?
Yeah, that game.
So -3, so you're going to need 5s on your normal armour.
It's
1 wound.
I activate it for the invulnerable save, don't I?
You do, but there's only 1 wound. I think you get a choice now. So he's not using the thing, so -3, so it's going to be a 5 up because he's a 2 up with the armour Indomitus, and he's saved. So worth taking that relic there, sir. And then I've got my 1 guy from my command squad. He doesn't do anything, and then it's these guys here that you've got to worry about. So moved in, gonna need 4s.
Not bad.
50-50. Actually more than 50-50. I do need 5s though. This is where Mills's bottom starts to squeak. 1 wound. He does have 1 command point left. He rolls a 6. The sergeant says no. I will not die this turn. Damn it. We're going to have to start using some orders here. Maybe even falling some back. Right. So, some death everywhere. I'm still going to need to try and tackle that squad. This has only got 2 rockets left and is reduced down to, I believe it's a 5 to hit now.
Alright, yeah.
But them Primaris Marines are quite close to my tank. Now it doesn't matter really about them Primaris Marines killing the tank. I just need to combat it, and then I'm done. I'm out of it.
Yeah.
So, right, let's get into guard turn 3. Right, so very little happened in my turn. All the back line stood still because it can't move, and these guys here just basically fell back and pinned themselves. The medic did manage to get one of the guys back, so the heavy flame has come back on, and of course the orders from the captain is going to be for these guys to basically get back into the fight and shoot. So order on them to get back in the fight. I can also on a 4+ give them a second order, which I am going to do so, and they are going to have first rank fire, second rank fire. Let's give everyone about 4 shots here. So I've got my dice together, we've rolled for grenade. The flame hit but didn't do anything, so grenade got 3 extra shots. So these are the first rank fire, second rank fire. Oof. I need 4s to hit and then 5s to wound. So there's a hell of a lot to hit there.
No, 2.
Only missed 2. That is insane. These guys definitely want this Primaris Marine dead. Maybe I should have shot at his other squad. We need 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He does have a command point left. 9 saves of 2+ on his Primaris Sergeant. Oh
no, can't.
Yeah, he's no point doing it because he's lost 2. So Primaris Sergeant goes down. Second order is going to be on the thingy to get back into the fight, and then there's no point doing anything else because it's a heavy flamer that I'm firing. So heavy flamer, come on. I should have fired those other shots at the others. 3 hits, needing 3s. 1. That's pathetic, and it's saved. That's bad. Right, so these guys in combat. Plasma pistol, point blank range. I am not overcharging.
Boom.
See, that's twice he's done that. He knows not to mess about with those particular weapons. So
Get his carrying.
this guy is going to fire into the Primaris Marines. D3 shots. 3 shots. It's not too bad. 2 hits. Reroll 1s. 3 hits. Wow, this guy is 3s to wound. Oh, 2 1s. 1 wound. It's a -3 and he's on cover, so it's going to be a plus. So he's going to need a 5. No, so it's a D6. I don't get to roll 2 because he's not a vehicle. 5 wounds, so it will take out a single Primaris Marine. And then I'm going to fire this into them. I think I'm going to fire that into them as well. Right, I've got the 12 dice. Oh. Damn it. Can't use it. I was going to use overlapping fields of fire, but I'm an idiot and forgot. Oh, that's another one. Quite a lot of ones though. Turn a couple of them into hits. Do need 5s. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Need 4s, because it's heavy stubbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 heavy stubber wounds. Needs 2s.
1 wound.
And he's not actually got anybody down. So, it will be a rinse and repeat action with the second heavy stubber team. Are you rolling any 1s? Not got none. These heavy stubbers causing a lot of hits. Not really doing much in the way of damage at the moment, though. 3. Nope. All saved. All saved. I'm going to have to edit that heavily due to Tweed. And then this Manticore is going to fire into these. Right, 2d6. 7 shots. 6, 7. Needing 5s because he's wounded and hurt.
3.
Yep, 3 hits. Needing 2s. 3 wounds, -2. He's in cover though, so it's a 4, it's 50-50. So he's lost 2 guys. So it does mean I've reduced the amount of shots coming back at me by 1. I don't think it's going to be enough. Right, so these 2 units are still pinned, they can't charge. The captain's pinned as well, he can't charge. So the only thing left to do is to combat. My commissar will go first. No point breaking it. 2s to hit, 2 hits. It's going to need 5s. 2 wounds. Mills can choose to activate his armour, but he's only lost. You've not lost any wounds, I think. No, he's got 5 wounds. He's not lost any. Saves 1 and loses 1 wound. Would you like one of these D4s? He's got that on there. So he's down to 4 wounds remaining. This is not looking too good for the Imperial Guard here. So now it's going to go into Craig's turn 3. This is going to be interesting. Right, so Mills has moved this guy forward. These guys have just repositioned a little bit, and then the Primaris intercessors have shifted forward to try and take on the vehicle. Those guys, of course, have stood still, and I believe he's now within 6. Yes, he is. Lots of swearing in the background. There's going to be a lot of beeping. So, what are you doing first, then, Mills?
I'll do Bolt Storm into them.
So that's 2s to hit with rerolls. 1. It's 3 hits. He needs 3s. Ooh, what's the minus on this?
No minus.
No minus, so I'm going to need
Standard
4.
bolt pistol.
Save them all.
Then
So the cover, and
I will Stormbolter into them,
Yeah.
and assault cannon into your safe platform.
so which one first?
I think I'm
Don't think. Oh, you might be.
Yeah, I'm just out.
Just out 12, so 2 shots. Both missed.
So then we'll do.
And then we've got 12 shots against this.
So
12
these-
shots then
Yeah.
into this guy here, needing freeze. He stood still, he's no damage to that tank. Not a lot of hits, he does need freeze to wound though. And I'm not getting cover. That hurt.
7.
One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's definitely gone down. Does it explode? No. I think this is the first game I've ever played where these don't actually explode. He's gone.
They've done their job. The
Dear me. What's next, sir?
I'll do these.
Yep.
3.
We're going to try and
Into-
finish off this Manticore.
Yep.
We can see that over there if you want though. This Manticore's only got 1 rocket left.
I want to make sure it these.
Ah, okay. The rockets on the Manticore are pretty powerful.
Yeah.
The tank itself is not that cracking, but the rest of the rockets are. When they do hit and hurt, they hit and hurt.
So 3 into them.
Yep. All hit. This is not looking good. Oh no! Not looking good at all. Need 5s. Ah! Last command point. Yeah! Just to annoy Mills.
It don't matter to me. The only thing you're going to have left is that.
Oh, that's a good point actually.
So.
Yeah, that's probably going to be true. These guys, they shooting the tank?
Hell no.
No, I'm guessing they're shooting this platform. Yes. Since you did some measuring and you are within rapid fire of all of that.
Yep. So
So,
I have
10
5
guys.
shots on that.
Yep, so that's 10 shots in total.
What toughness is it for?
The toughness of the vehicle is 4. And it's a 4-up save, so it becomes a 5-up save. Mills has decided whether or not to use his command point to increase the amount of shots that this does.
I'll use it.
He is doing, they've got 4 shots apiece. Christ. So that's another 10. It's going to be 20 shots from 5 men. That's a pretty good stratagem.
Yeah.
That's a very good stratagem. That's something that, if you're playing Marines, you should really consider taking.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's a cock dice there, mate. Definitely consider taking Primaris Intercessors as your basic troops choices.
Well, not that. It's making sure you can.
Yeah, making sure. Yeah, definitely.
All the things to it and all the things about it, the way they were done. If they remade it now, they could.
Jesus Christ.
Save that.
How many?
5. 11. 11 5-ups.
They're all stuck on it.
He's dead. There's nothing around it to explode, but it is dead, Dave. Right. So that's gone. The guard is slow. The Marines are coming back with a vengeance. I'm guessing a bolt pistol from your lieutenant.
But yeah, bolt pistol into Commissar. No.
And he misses. He's not within anything to re-roll. And then these other guys, I'm guessing they're going into this larger unit here. Yeah.
No, they're going to go into your command squad or your medic, otherwise that bastard's going to keep bringing people back. Frag.
Oh yeah, three shots with the frag.
Should be in 6, I think.
You are within 6, so unit within 6.
Oh.
Ooh, 3
wounds
wounds.
from that.
I do need force to save. So 1 down, that's the flamer gone.
And then these bolters into your medic.
Yep. Rerolls his fails. All his fails. Yep. It's remember, it's a chapter master. So you reroll all your failed hits. And then you need freeze. So another 4.
In fact,
reroll that, yeah, because you left it. Oh, he didn't save. So he's definitely dead, and these 2 have gone. God damn it! So they've definitely gone. It's now Mills' turn to charge. So we probably know what he's going to do. It's going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
First off is this guy.
Yep.
Charging into them.
So Craig's going with that squad first, because I've got nothing to interrupt with. 2 fists are going against the captain, so 1 of the fists is hit, and 2 normal. He's going to need freeze. Are you within 6 of your lieutenant?
Ooh.
There you go, sir. There's a big 6 inch.
I am.
He is, so he gets to reroll that 1. I shouldn't have helped him there. So the red is for the refractor field on the captain. The other 2 is the normal saves. Absolutely nothing. Right, so D3 wounds against the captain. 3. So I believe that takes him down to 1 wound left. Because he's got about 4, but I will double check. And then I lose 2 of these guys. So them 2 have gone. He's got a 3-inch consolidation, meaning he can move into the nearest units. So with him, he can... Well, he doesn't have to end as long as he ends it closer, so he can kind of do that. And then he's okay. So then it's next, and it's you with your Gravis armor. So he's going to do his sword, 5 attacks, needing 2s with rerolls. Yep, and then he's going to need freeze, because it's his user strength, which is 4, to kill. Oh, Jesus.
3 dead.
So 3 of these guys have gone. I've still got the sergeant left. So unfortunately, his guy to edit forward has not gone. Right, we're having a look. This is just before the end of this particular turn. Points-wise, because of course, as you've seen from the mission, it is based on how much of your army you destroy. So it's each unit you destroy, you get the victory points equal to each unit's points cost in match play games. So we're having a look, and there's only like 100 or so points between it. There's not that much. So we're struggling, so we're going to go for turn 4. I believe it's turn 4. Yeah, sure. Turn 4. Just to see what's happening. This is getting very close to, so we've got very little in the way of figures left on the table. Right, let's crack off. Right, it's my turn 5. The only thing I've done movement-wise is he's fallen back. I'm going to keep the tank in combat, and then I'm going to keep the captain and commissar in combat, so it's going to be their turn to shoot. So the captain's going to fire his las pistol, doesn't do anything. The commissar is going to overcharge with his plasma pistol into... Hey, he's hit! It's 2s to wound. Hey, it's wounded. Do you wish to activate your armour?
I am going to activate it because it's for the full turn.
It's for the full turn, so it's until the end of my turn. You've got a 3+ invulnerable save now. So, yep, damn it. That was going to be the only way I could really kill him. So this is going to fire. Now a heavy bolter can target him, can see him, and he is closest. So I'm going to fire that first, needing 5s, re-rolling 1s. No, nothing. And then the rockets are going to up and over the last rocket into those over there. So 2d6 shots. I've got 6. Right, so 6 shots. Needing 5s, rerolling 1s. I'm not going to be able to get enough points to kill these guys. 2 hits, 2 wounds, strength 10. You need 2 saves of 4+ mils. He's trying to use his phone at the same time. Not quite sure what he's doing. Might be activating something in the dice. 1 of those guys die. Now here it comes. What unit do I fight with first? So I'm going to fight with my commander. I'm in combat. 3 dice. Needing 4s. 1. It doesn't even wound. That was terrible. The captain struck a Space Marine and he laughed at him.
Yeah, like
And then Mills gets to pick a unit. He's not picking them because there's no real threat over there. So he's probably going to pick this guy here.
Yeah,
I will Primaris Marine.
I will be picking him.
So he's going to attack with Sergeant with 4 attacks. Needs 2s. And he needs 3s. Rerolling 1s.
3.
Oh, indeed. So the Commissar dies. So then my tank gets to fight over there. Hits again. He wounds. No modifiers. He does wound a Primaris Marine who suddenly goes, "Oh, my foot." There we go. So he's now dead. So you get to fight with your tacticals against my captain. So that's 2 hits. Power fist in red. 2 wounds. So against the power fist, doesn't save, he's dead. So I also lose my warlord for continuing on with another game. Bugger. So I'll be honest, I've not got a lot left. Not got a lot left at all. Right, so it's going to be your turn 4, Craig. I'm down to a lone manticore with a heavy bolter, a pinned man, and a unit there. I'll be honest, I think you've won. I think, yeah, Space Marines definitely, with the new points, are a lot more...
Well, this is the time when I've turned round and used my Grey Shield.
Grey Shield, yep. And allows him to fall back.
Yeah, I'd fall them back,
yep.
Shoot, and have these that's moving round, Lieutenant moving round, Tactical Squad jumping out at corner, just to put as much fire into that, maybe strip a few wounds off.
Yeah, and then
in hopes that these 2 will finish off that.
Yep. Well, let's see if this happens then. Let's take it into Mills's, Lunar Wolves' turn 4. So he's moved forward with some of the guys. Tactical squad's shifted up. He's moved forward, and I'll be honest, we didn't fight with the Primaris Marines last turn, so we'll get that sorted off camera.
Yeah, so I've got to fight with them, and then I'm going to
He's going to activate his Ultramarine. He's going to activate the Ultramarine tactic, allowing him to fall back.
Wall chat. So I'll do my attacks first.
So we'll do his attack, and then we'll fall him back, and then he's going to shoot, and then he's going to come back in, because he can then use his own chapter tactic. Right. And then you said you were going to shoot his Stormbolt pistol at him, yeah?
He's going to shoot his bolt pistol at that one, so just do these. I've got one.
You've got 1
power
hit.
sword it.
Oh, right, power sword it. It'll take a wound off, and he's going to be down to like 11 left. Right, so the Bolt Storm pistol then, sir. That's rerolls. 3 hits. 3 wounds. I need 3 4s. Oh! Ah! That infantry squad. Those pop.
So,
Now, I'm guessing you're going to duck rockets into this.
yeah, I'm going to do 2 rockets in.
Because even though there's no rockets, because this is worth points,
Yeah.
it's worth shooting.
Yeah, I'm all thinking, should I fire 1? But I thought I might.
And that
I
tank
might
is
fluff
quite
it.
hard to actually take down. So, yep, 2
So
shots.
2 shots into that.
1 hit.
Like I said, I might fluff it if I fired 1.
It wounds. He doesn't save. He does 4. and it doesn't explode.
So I've then got 8 bolt rifle shots.
Yep.
These are a -1.
Yep.
Not fantastic.
Too bad. One wound. Minus in 1, so I need a 4. Yep, it's taking it down to 11. Then I'm guessing you. Oh, that storm. Yep.
Storm bolter.
Storm, auto. Yeah, 2 hits. No wounds. And then. What, are you firing the bolters here as well?
The assault cannon into
Ah, yep, assault cannon into that vehicle. It needs 4s.
No, we weren't very silly.
Oh dear. And then it needs 5s and 6s. 2. Minus in 1. Need a 4. Loses another wound, so he's going to be down to about 10.
And the lieutenant.
Lieutenant's already fired.
No, what him? Like 5
Yeah.
him yet?
2 shots.
No, he did his bolt pistol.
Yeah, when you did 2 shots with him.
No, like 5
Oh, he's missed anyway.
Yeah,
Right. And then what about these 3 bolters?
we'll be firing into it.
Yep. Since I've only got 1 model left. You're not within 6. Roll that again. No. So down to 10. Are you going to charge?
Yep.
It's charging. 1 shot. Didn't hit.
Definitely come back in.
Oh, he's definitely in. And we'll roll this off camera. Well, thanks for watching, guys. At that particular point, me and Mills decided to call it there. Basically, the situation for the guard was I had pretty much two tanks left, and I couldn't do any more. So we looked at it. The points value is pretty much deaded. I had to do a voiceover simply because the background noise was driving me insane, and unfortunately too much swearing was happening in the background, but there we go. But yeah, if you want to watch part 2 of this, you'd have to go on to rootstem.co.uk, and once you've joined, you'll be able to have access to all of my battle reports from the Facebook early, and you'll be able to get exclusive access to various different battle reports that are going to be exclusive to my website. Well, thanks very much for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to see more, and don't forget about I'm on Facebook and Twitter. That's at Rootstem Multimedia, and I'm also got my own website as well. That's rootstem.co.uk. Thank you very much. See you next time.